Shalom uvracha. Shalom and blessing. Welcome to the Hebrew portion of the Torah Club. I hope that you've been enjoying the Torah lessons that we've had so far and the Hebrew lessons. At First Fruits of Zion, we hope to make this Torah Club experience a wonderful learning experience for you. Hopefully, the amount of words and the Hebrew that you've been learning hasn't been too overwhelming. And perhaps if you just set aside 10 minutes a day to learn your Hebrew words, you'll be surprised how quickly they'll stick. This is Tikva, your Hebrew teacher. And today, the portion for the week is Toldot. Don't worry, this week has very easy pronunciation. In fact, many of the words you probably already know. Many of the words from the first sentence in our portion are actually just names. And two of them are words that we've had in a previous portion, Noach. So today is all about fun. Today we have easy words and things that we can readily understand. Let this week be an extreme encouragement to you. You are learning Hebrew, and you are learning to read the Torah in the original language. Keep up the good work, because just the little bit of practice that you do each day will springboard you into a new depth of reading the scriptures that you've never known before. Let's turn to page 6 in the Jot and Tittle workbook. We have the word Toldot, the name of our portion, written there at the top. On the next page, we see in our Torah scroll the first sentence of the portion of Toldot. I want you to look very carefully at those first two words, Ve'ele Toldot. We know that Toldot means generations, and we know that the Vav before the first word means and. Do you recognize that word, Ele? If you do, it's because you've been a Talmid Tov, a good student. That word Ele was first introduced to us in the Parashah Noach, where it said, Ele Toldot Noach. That was back on page 2. It means, these are the generations of Noah. Well, this week, in the portion Toldot, generations, we're going to learn about the generations of Abraham and Isaac. I'll read the first sentence of the portion to you. Close your eyes and listen. You'll be amazed at how many of these words you already recognize. Ve'ele toldot Yitzchak, ben Avraham. Avraham holid et Yitzchak. Encouraging, isn't it? The exact translation is, and these are the Toldot, generations of Yitzchak, the son of Avraham. Avraham gave birth to Yitzchak. One thing that I've always found very interesting in the Hebrew is that the scriptures say that the men are the ones that give birth to the children. Well, as ladies, we know what work that is to give birth to a child. But it's actually the very same verb used here as it would be if I were to walk into a hospital and say that I need to give birth to my child. Cholid. Let's look at some other related words. Tolad means a derivative, probably where we get the word generations, the children that derive from their parents. The next word, a result, a consequence, or an offspring, tolada. A toladan with a nun sofit at the end of the word is a historian or a chronicler. The history or the chronology itself is called toladot. A biography or a life story is known as toldot chayim. Remember the word chayim? Life from last week? To bear a child is yalad. A boy and a girl, yelid and yelda. In the Hebrew, there are masculine and feminine forms of most nouns. Yelid means boy and yelda means girl. And yeldut is childhood. Are you beginning to see how the roots of the words are found within words to make more words? Yelid, yelda, yeldut. They all come from the same root, Yud Lamed Dalet. Let's conclude the portion for today by reading the first sentence of Toldot. I'm going to read it one line at a time and give you a chance to repeat, and then we'll read it together. Ve'ele Toldot Yitzchak ben Avraham. Avraham holid et Yitzchak. Tov meod. Very good. Let's read together. Ve'ele toldot Yitzchak ben Avraham. Avraham holid et Yitzchak. Perfect. Good work. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Until next time, lehitrot.